There are a lot of reasons why women despise nice guys, and the answer is so obvious, and surprisingly, a lot of men genuinely don't understand why women like bad boys. Even intelligent, educated, career oriented women would prefer a criminal over a rich, nice guy. And I guarantee you that by the end of the video, you will also start despising those nice guys, and you will actually have more respect to those criminal guys who come out from jail. The first mistake that nice guys think, they provide women with stuff that women don't value in the first place. Due to societal media and TV influence, men believe that women need money, car, and even women themselves will often say, yeah, I need a guy who's 6 feet tall, who makes six figures, who has a six pack. But if you understand female nature, just ingrain it on in your head, women don't know what they want. So it's the same as with a child. If you're gonna start drilling into the child's head, like a 7-year-old child, you need to make a lot of money. You need a guy who will have a lot of money every day, everywhere. In the TV commercials, you will start telling the child, you need a guy with a lot of money. You need a guy with a lot of money. That child, he doesn't know what he needs, but he will always say, oh, I need a guy with a lot of money. That's basically what's happening with women. That's why across the countries, across the nations, especially in Western countries, women always say that, oh, I need a guy who makes a lot of money. But that's not what women need. And silly modern men react to those foolish stuff that women repeat. And they genuinely surprised. Women, you are delusional. But you need to understand, you're dealing with a child when it comes to women. And then men will start dating a girl. They would start providing her with money, cars, presents. And then they genuinely don't understand why a woman left him for a neighbor who is a bum. Actually, parents make the same mistake when they're raising their kids. The child is not interested in bragging or showing off in front of his peers. All the child wants is love from their parents. But the mistake that parents do, they will dress up their child in the most expensive clothes to show off in front of other kids in the kindergarten. And then when the years go by, during their arguments, like parents often bring up this argument as, I provided you so much stuff when you were a child. I bought you the most expensive clothes when you were a child. And now look at you, you don't appreciate your mom for everything I've done for you. And grown adults genuinely don't understand why their kids don't value the gesture of buying them expensive clothes when they were little kids. In reality, what kids really desired is love of their parents. And their mom didn't give them that love that they wanted. She was always like constantly nagging them with homework and home errands. And it's amazing how parents are so surprised about their adult kids. So the mistake that men make, they buy her a lot of presents, showcasing women their career, thinking that women value that. However, the true value for women and men lies beyond material possessions. That's not what women want in a man. The same mistake actually career women make. They would chase the career, they would self-improve, invest in education, they start making a lot of money, and then women genuinely surprised why masculine men are not attracted to those type of career women, because we men, we don't value that. Only soft guys get attracted to those type of women. And a lot of guys mock women and make fun of them, saying that, women, why don't you understand that? We don't need your money, we don't need your career. All we want from you is being submissive, feminine, and loyal. So the same way I want to make fun of those nice guys, why don't you understand it that women don't need your money? Women want a fearless leader who is not afraid of confrontations, who knows when to say no, who knows how to reject, who will not break his own principles for her or for anybody else, and who will put her in her place when needed. And these qualities are possessed by those bad guys. Yes, nice guys, they have money, they have this like stable financial career, but they don't have a backbone to assert themselves. As a result, those nice guys are easily manipulated by women. Put yourself in women's shoes. You're a woman, you're vulnerable, you're afraid of everything, this is your female nature. But how can you submit to a guy who, yes, he does have a lot of money, but he's so easily manipulated by you? It's the same way. Imagine at work, if you have a boss who's like super polite, and let's say you decided not to go to work for one day. You call your boss and you pretend that you got sick. Hey boss, I can't show up for work. Oh, my throat. Like, no, I can't come to work. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna come at another day. And your boss would reply, oh man, yes, if you feel sick, sure, like, stay at home. All right, it's like no big deal. Like, get better and come when you're ready. What's gonna happen to you? What's your impression is going to be to your boss? You're gonna hang up the phone and you'll be like, ah, what a loser. He took my bat. Ah, my boss is such a loser. He's so easily manipulated. You're not gonna respect a boss like that. But if you have a strong boss, you're gonna call him up and say, oh man, like I can't come up. And if your boss would reply to you, what are you talking about? You promised to come. You're getting paid to show up at work. If you don't show up at work, you're fired. Don't ever show your face here again. And you don't want to lose your paycheck. You're going to show up for work. Yes, you're going to hate your boss. Yes, you're going to hate him for the fact that he cursed you out. But you're going to respect him. Next time he's going to ask you to do something. Oh, no questions asked. You're going to be doing what he tells you to do because you respect the guy. That's what women want. Women want to have a boss like that. And bad boys, guys like me, we have those qualities because every time I get into a relationship with a woman, oh, she's walking on eggshells with me. And I don't want to do that, but I have to do that with a woman. I love my woman, but I have to keep her on her toes because I know the second I will release the grip, she's going to be walking all over me. But you in return, if you were a woman or if you're at work, what type of boss would you like to have? Do you really want to have this like soft boss? Or you really want to have that like strong guy, strong supervisor, strong manager who you're going to respect? Of course you want to be with the guy who's a strong manager. That's why women want to be with those bad boys. And evolutionary, women test their guys on their principles. That's why women actually run in the test. And I said it almost in every video, I say the same thing. Woman is an ultimate test on your manlyhood. If you're breaking your principles for a woman, you will never be a good leader. It's actually a big indicator for me when I first meet a guy. If he's with a woman, all I need to do is to look how he talks to his wife or to his girlfriend. And I've never been mistaken about this guy. Like if he can't keep his wife in line, this guy's a piece of shit. He's not a good leader. You don't want to hang out with guys like that. And I said it several times on this channel. And to prove you that, let me show you an example. I've been criticizing the guy Michael Certain. To be honest with you, I really like Michael Certain. I think he's a good guy. Remember how I criticized him on the fact that he got disrespected by his girlfriend. So,
can we talk about something else? Because we've been on this for 20 minutes straight. Did you hear that one, Michael?
Okay, here we're gonna shout out everyone on Twitch. Eric, can you pull up the Twitch? Jeremy, we'll get to that in a sec. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Pay attention. He's teaching men how to be a leader. But he himself, he can't keep his woman in line. And because he can't keep his woman in line, let's test his leadership skills. Again, I like Michael Certain. I really don't want to put him down. I just want to show you an example of what I'm talking about, that if you can't handle women, you will never be a great leader. I'd like to show you this video, and I want you to pay attention on Michael Certain, how he behaves.
If you look at all the top comedians,
girls are more serious. You're being serious, and he's being funny.
I guarantee you.
But what you're saying is a real reality, and he's still being funny. Yeah, you're a comedian.
Wait, what?
I guarantee you.
What does that have to do with?
Because you're saying guys are more funny. You're very funny. You're making jokes out of a serious situation. You're funny. Ha ha ha. Now, that's a real situation.
This is a podcast of Michael Certain, and Fresh Fit came to Vegas to visit them. And this girl, she's a guest of Michael Certain. Now she decided to disagree with Myron, which is like nothing wrong.
It does. Look. Okay. It does matter because you're on our show. We're running the show.
This is also
because Michael Certain is a bad leader. You see how Fresh and Fit Myron is taking over his show. It's not his show. He's on Michael Certain's show.
My space, though. Okay. I'm here too with you guys.
Okay, yeah, but hold on. Let me be extremely clear about this.
Okay.
You're on our podcast. If you're gonna be on our podcast, okay. You're
then I have to be quiet and speak when you say?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, no, I don't.
Rules.
You didn't pay me to be here, so
then
I don't
you can get the fuck out of here, honestly.
I can, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You're telling me to shut the fuck up if I don't laugh at your jokes.
Can you get out of here?
Watch it, Michael Certain. Look what he does. Look his body language.
Little dick energy.
We're not talking to you.
Oh, laugh at
this
my
isn't your
jokes,
show.
boy.
This isn't your show.
You're
all right?
fine.
He's trying to please his guest. She's your guest. you should take care of your guest. You should look out for your guest. Just because she disagrees with him, it doesn't mean she has to get kicked out. You should have, like, if it was me, 100% I would stick out for her.
Let me make that extremely clear. Yo, get this chick out of here, bro.
Yeah.
This bitch out of here.
And you see how Myron is taking over the show? And you see how he sits, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't know what to do. He's like this little child. What do I do? What do I do?
Because we're talking to her, we're not talking
He
to
has to assert the situation. He has to
Interjecting
put the
several
Myron in
times.
his place.
Turn
It's
the
not
crowd
his
to the
show.
Just yapping. Nobody cares what you got to say.
Everyone got
Shut
to
up.
answer their question.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
I'm telling you to shut up right now.
And now he disrespects your guest. Why you not sticking up for that woman, Michael?
Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you on the pod no more. This is our platform. It's not yours. You've been disrespectful. Now I'm matching energy.
Did I call
Yes.
you a bitch?
No.
She acts more respectful than all those men combined.
You called me one.
Look. You've been hurting the crowd of the show. Get out of here. Real talk. Get out of here.
Sartain show. When you guys started going.
And you see, she even said that. She's on Michael Sartain show.
Bro, this is our shit. This is our shit.
And look how Rollo Tomasi and Michael Sartain lost control. They're afraid of confrontation with Myron. They don't want to ruin relationship with Myron. What a pitiful, disgusting behavior.
Okay, well, don't talk to me. I'm not moving. So you guys enjoy the rest of it. Fine. I'm called a bitch because I agreed with you. Did I call you out of your name? I didn't. I don't look like a clown. You're calling me a bitch and a clown. Did I call you out of your name? You're throwing it.
Look how he looked at Rollo Tomasi. Did you see that, guys? Look.
Did I call you out of your name?
Look.
I didn't. I don't look like a clown. You're calling me a bitch and a clown.
He doesn't know what to do.
Did I call you
Michael,
out of your name?
what should I do? What should I do? Rollo Tomasi doesn't know either.
You're throwing a temper tantrum right now.
I'm telling you, this is our shit.
Michael, step in, Michael. Step in.
That's fine. Well, like I said, in real life,
No one
you're the only one
cares.
throwing a
They're like two little kids, you know, like in kindergarten. You know, guys would like join in a group and they would like laugh at the girls. My girls do this. I have Lambo.
because you're mad. Because
Michael,
I said
step
you're
in,
funny.
Michael.
I agreed with you. I
Rollo,
agreed with you.
you're gonna
And now I have to
disrespect your
leave?
guest like
Yes.
that?
And I'm a bitch.
No one's crying.
Watch Michael. He doesn't know what to do.
Are you kidding
He doesn't know what to
Fresh
do.
fit, bro. Get out of here.
Michael,
We don't tolerate fucking
Michael!
Michael Sartain show. Shout out to
This is our
Michael
shit, man.
Sartain with your
look at his body language.
Yeah.
with a bunch of you've been great.
Thank
You've
you.
been
I don't want to ruin
really
relationship
great.
with
I
Myron.
appreciate your energy.
Yeah, well,
Clown.
That's literally sad. It is. It is. A woman disagrees with you and she's a bitch.
Let's go.
It's fine.
Come on.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy the show.
If I got Chris Clarkson call.
Rollo Tomasi, you really took side with your guest? That Myron disrespected your guest? He disrespected your woman and you telling your own guest who you brought to get out from the podcast? And then you want women to respect modern men? And then you're surprised why modern women say that modern men are piece of shit and trash? I agree with women.
I
I know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Is that the leadership?
that he wasn't going to be able to handle the fire.
There is no fire.
Look at this like pussies.
There is
Oh
no
my
fire.
God, what a
You just low
disgusting
IQ. Don't answer
behavior.
questions. Get out of here. You just talk too much.
More than I do.
I definitely make more than you.
Michael, why are you like looking at your phone? Why are you not taking control of the situation? You teaching leadership. What, like you were in the military, you called captain, right? Your nickname. Where's your leadership? We're not done yet. Let's get into the comments. You ready? Oh, I'm scrolling down. Men, take note. This is how women start to behave when they have money. The more money a woman makes, the more her attitude shifts towards constantly challenging male authority. She hasn't been put in her place in a minute. Thankfully, Marion didn't that quick. What did she do wrong? She just disagreed, and Marion lost it like a little child, started calling her names. It's not putting a woman in her place. Honestly, man, at this point, I have to respect this dude for his consistency alone. You respect Myron? He acts like a 5-year-old child. I'm not surprised that Myron is dealing with toxic women in Vegas faster than the ones in Miami. How is she being toxic? She didn't do anything wrong. All she did, she just disagreed. society is way too safe and we're producing women like that. Society is way too safe for producing stupid men like that. Look at, like, no one pays attention on Michael Certain and Rollo Tomassi. I think the most crucial thing about this clip, how Michael acted and how Rollo Tomassi acted. It's crazy that we created a world where chicks like that can survive without even having to fear anything. It's crazy we live in a world that created such a soft, disgusting modern man. That's what's really crazy. You see how all modern men agree with Myron in the comments when Myron is clearly wrong. Michael Certain is clearly wrong. Rollo Tomassi is clearly wrong. Women are women. They act the way they act. I don't see anything wrong with American women. You guys all say, oh, American women are trash. How are they trash? She just challenged you and you start calling her names? You see, when the guy can't keep his women in line, he will be always a horrible leader. Again, I really like Michael Certain. He's a good person. He's your typical nice guy. He's not an evil person, but he lacks those principles of a man, of a truly, fully good man. And the reason why those bad boys who women crave are in jail all the time, that's why they're called bad boys, because those bad guys, those people with hood mentality, they're ready to lose everything. They're ready to lose their business. They're ready to lose their freedom, but they will not let someone disrespect them. And when you live in your life like that in a modern society, you constantly get in a lot of troubles. You know how I lost all my businesses? And I guarantee you, this little side hustle that I have, clarity.com, I'm gonna lose this side hustle exactly the same way. When I was selling products online, a lot of people who shop on Amazon, they think when they buy something from Amazon, they think that Amazon sells those products. But most of the products are being sold by small guys like me, like regular sellers. So what customers would do, some clients, they would buy sneakers from me. They would wear those sneakers for 30 days. And they think, Amazon is rich. I'm going to refund the sneakers that they wore for 30 days. And they're going to refund me the money. But what's really happening, they're refunding back their sneakers to me. And now when I open the box, I see he wore those sneakers, and I could never overstep myself to refund them the money because I couldn't overstep myself to see that it's so unfair to me. But Amazon has A to Z guarantee of the money, and Amazon treat their sellers like complete shit. For Amazon, customers is always right. And I was never refunding the money, and Amazon and eBay were punishing me all the time until they blocked my accounts. That's how I was losing all my businesses. A lot of people in jail have the same kind of principles, that they will risk everything, they will lose everything, but they will not let someone disrespect them. But to be honest with you guys, if I'm looking back at my problems, at my situations, the stuff I was going through, I'm still proud of myself that I never broke my principles. And I will continue living my life like that. And I'm prepared to lose all my businesses, taking financial hits all the time, because of my principles. And I'm telling you ahead, this business will be lost because one day I will not break my principles. I will not be manipulated by some piece of shit client who was dissatisfied with me or anything. You know, I'll always say what I want to say. And if you were a woman, like you want to be protected by a man, who do you think will protect you better? Who would you date? A nice guy like Michael Certain is much more affluent than I am, who is more handsome than I am, or an immigrant guy like me, who is broke, who is balding, but who doesn't break his principles no matter what, with whom you're gonna feel safer. Of course, you will feel yourself more feminine as a woman with a bad guy like that. You will be more willing to submit to a guy like that because you respect him. So this is one of the reasons why women despise nice guys, why I personally despise nice guys. And this female test that they run on men, it's been evolutionarily proven that this is the right test on your manlyhood, that if the man breaks his principles for his woman, he will break his principles in other situations. Because it doesn't work like that. You cannot be a man of principles in one situation and not be a man of principles in another situation. If you're a man, it's a yes or no answer. Are you a man of your principles or no? With your woman, with your kids, with the society, with leadership. There's no halfway. Men of principles don't do things partially. So I hope you guys now understand the mentality of highly disagreeable people, or the mentality of some criminals, the mentality of hood guys, the mentality of Tyrone. So before I got cancelled, just want to advertise my services a little bit at clarity.com. I offer consultations, one-on-one consultations, courses. Can you just help the brother out? I know you guys helped me out with money. I became rich in an American way. For those people who don't know how to become rich in an American way, I have zero in my bank account, but I have no debts. I just paid off all those debts. So now I'm still broke. Help the brother out, and I'm gonna take those money and I'm gonna create a gangster rap. I'm gonna be a gangster. Oh, I am a gangster, but then if you're gonna help me out, in case I get cancelled, I will have your email. If I have your email, you will never lose me in case this channel gets banned, and I'll continue delivering. I'll be your homie. I'm homie, you know. Alright guys, right on.